Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. On this 03.31.2023. Current time is 05:25 a.m. Eastern Time here in Upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of Upstate New York where I live and reside on this Friday morning. We made it to Friday. It is the last day of the week. And good morning, Chris Technician. Yes, happy Friday to you too. And we do have the morning coffee with the teaspoon. So we're right on time. I could have kicked it a gear and got. There's things I got to do before the broadcast. Take care of the cats. Feed them, clean the cat boxes, start the coffee, check the temperature out there on the. In the kitchen as far as that goes, and setting this thing. Well, this thing, for the most part, I'm trying to set up the night before on certain things so I don't have to dilly-dally with them and stuff. But we are on the last day of the week, so that's good. And check this, check that. Yeah, check this, check that. Exactly, Chris. To make sure we have a broadcast here as far as that goes. And we did some broadcasting this week. I talked about it yesterday on the at Fireman Rich audio podcast over there on Spotify for podcasters profile page. And, Spotify, I'm on Spotify now and a host of others there as far as that goes. But let's see, currently we have 25 degrees Fahrenheit. We were a little bit chilly yesterday. I didn't think we were going to get snow, and it wasn't until I got out and got into the day job. I said, wait a minute, it snowed a little bit. We got a little dusting yesterday. This morning, though, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to might as well say negative 4 degrees Celsius, centigrade, or whatever you want to call it. They're both the same. Let's see. Get back to the weather page here. Showers this morning, becoming a steady rain during the afternoon of highs. Afternoon hours. High of 49 degrees. That's good. It was a little chilly yesterday, but it was nice. Winds out of 10, out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and it was a good day. First day of baseball yesterday. The Yankees won. The Judge, first time up at bat, second pitch. Boom! He's out. He's not out. He kicked the ball out to center field for a home run. That was a good game. We had it on the corner ceiling TV there as far as that goes, and that was a good game. So the baseball is off and running. Let's see. Chance of rain is 90%. Okay, we'll see how that comes in, because I've seen that 90% before, and what is it? It never really materializes. It's just a little dampness and stuff like that, and it spits a little bit. So we'll see how we got. Not to say it won't rain. It probably will. It's just, we're getting ready to go into April showers here. Tomorrow being the first of the month, and our world times and temperatures as we go goes as follows. In Honolulu, Hawaii, at 11:29 p.m. currently, it's partly cloudy, partly clear, 75 degrees. Good morning, Tim Fan, 43, yo. 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 2:29 a.m. Clear skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, cloudy skies at 3:29, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Out in Deming, New Mexico, Chris Technician in the chat. And those people that are watching us on a replay, this is Twitch. I do have a chat, and there's people that take part in this broadcast that are in the chat. So when you hear their names, you know who I'm talking about. That Chris Technician in Deming, New Mexico, 39 degrees Fahrenheit with a 66 degree Fahrenheit for the high. In Chicago, Illinois, is 4:29 a.m. Cloudy skies, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, clear skies, 5:30 a.m. Currently, right now, it is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. They're a little bit warmer than we are. They always are. I think it's all that concrete down there that's in the city. In Cork, Ireland, across the Atlantic Ocean, 10:30 a.m. This morning, currently it's 48 degrees, cloudy skies. Milan, Italy at 11:30 a.m. Cloudy skies also. 60. No, that's 57 degrees Fahrenheit. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at 12:30 p.m. They're celebrating Ramadan. I guess they can't eat for so many hours during the day, and then they're able to eat something of a meal overnight. In Riyadh, it's sunny at 90 degrees Fahrenheit. In New Delhi, India, at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, it's partly cloudy, partly sunny. 77 degrees Fahrenheit. In Mumbai, India, 3:01 p.m. Cloudy skies, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. In Kuala Lumpur, it's thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur. A lot of thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur. 5:31 p.m. They're getting ready to end their day of today as we just starting ours. 77 degrees Fahrenheit in Manila, Philippines. 5:31 p.m. Also partly cloudy, partly sunny. 88 degrees Fahrenheit in Tokyo, Japan. At 6:30 p.m. Partly cloudy, partly clear. 63 degrees Fahrenheit in Melbourne, Australia at 8:31 p.m. Cloudy skies, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, partly cloudy, partly clear at 6:31 p.m. in the evening. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 8:31. 8:31 in Melbourne and 8:31 in Sydney, Australia. In the evening, 68 degrees in Sydney, Australia. And those are our top world times and temperatures as we speak, as far as that goes. And let's see. I do have a thought for the day. Our thought for the day comes from the first president of these United States of America, George Washington, who was an American military officer, statesman, and founding father. Who served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797, as far as that goes. And that's 2 terms. Is it? Yeah, that's 8 years. He served 2 terms. So the founding father and a great general. He for what the history. You look at what he had to do as the commander of the revolutionary forces that battled against British Empire. It is a David and Goliath story in a sense. But I think the British, if you really look at history and with their military tactics and stuff like that, complacency. They just they thought they were the biggest and baddest and stuff like that. But his thought for the day, or his quote and our thought for the day, goes as follows. Hey, Tony! Salute to you. Hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD. And Tony says good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, the missus, she just got up. And Tony D, for those people watching, he broadcast last night. I saw that, Tony, on my alerts here. He was broadcasting. I think you were over. I saw that Ted Hicks broadcast also. But down in Warner Robins, Georgia, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 80 degrees. We're supposed to hit 70 next week, and low of 50 degrees. So that's down in Warner's Robins, Georgia. Let's see. Our thought for the day a quote from George Washington, and our thought for the day goes as follows. For it is fixed principle with me that whatever is done should be done well. We always want that. Whatever we do, we want to do well. We want to do as best as we can. So, and I think George Washington was doing that all his life. For it is fixed principle, meaning it's the core of what you believe in, a principle that you believe in. With me, that whatever is done should be done well, and hopefully it's for the goodness of things. Okay. In his case, he wanted because he had a ragtag army starting out as far as their fighting against the British and stuff like that. It wasn't you got to remember any type, even back then, it's harsh conditions, and having served 20 years in the Air Force compared to what George Washington and his troops had to put up, and even past troops and past, mine was just, it was kindergarten stuff. And even though, people thank me for serving, and I'm glad, I'm just knocking on wood, nothing major happened and stuff like that. When I got out afterwards, we're over there playing in the sandbox. I called the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War and stuff like that. So it just, but you do have to have a strong, my opinion, you have to have a strong military to secure things at home, as far as that goes. So, but if you're going to do it, you have to have the fixed principle of whatever is done should be done well, according to George Washington, our first president of these United States of America. Let's see. We have yesterday was National Pencil Day. And let's see what today is. Today is Friday, the March 31st, the last day of March 2023. It is the 90th day of the year. It is the 13th week of the year, and we're 25%. We're a quarter of the way through this year, as far as that goes. National Prom Day? Do they do proms this early? I guess they do. National Tatter Day? I don't know what that is. National Clams on a Half Shell. Ooh, I like clams on a half shell.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, this is before we got married. I haven't had them since. I used to eat them a lot when I was single, and as far as that goes, they're pretty good. Let's see. Take Down Tobacco National Day. I don't know. National Bunsen Burner Day. I like this one. This one, you could go with National Clam Day, but I like this one. It is, yesterday was National Pencil Day. Today is National Crayon Day. Okay, let's give it to the crayons. National Crayon. Let's see. Each year on March 31st, children and adults alike pick up their favorite crayon. What's your favorite color? I would say that there's a blue in there. I can't think of the blue. But colors for National Crayon Day. Open up a box of crayons.
Should be National Permanent Marker Day.
Permanent Marker Day. That's permanent marker all over the house. But open a box of crayons. Open up a world of imagination for an hours. I haven't. Oh God, jeez, I can't. I haven't done crayons since the kids were little and stuff. So, and even then, when I pick up a colored instrument, it's either markers or pencils. Crayons. This part of my life, I don't, but I love crayons. I know what they represent and what they do. Wax and hashtag National Crayon Day. Wax and chalk-based crayons have been used by artists around the world. I bet you Bobby Bickner, does she still use crayons? I know she used chalks and paints and markers and stuff like that. I have to ask her next time I'm on one of her spaces there. She's an artist over there on Twitter. Bobby Bickner, who we all know from that previous platform, a great artist. Oh, the cats are acting up. Oh, they're chasing Jack. Come here, Jack. Come here. I'll protect you. Come here. Come on, buddy. So who comes over for a pet is Kelvin. Go on, Kelvin. Hup, hup, hup. Go on. Here, get up in your chair. Oh, he's getting the pillow. They're all ganging up on Jack. So was it Edwin Binary created the bright color crayons we are familiar with today. He was part owner of Bynum and Smith, a company that produced such products as paintings and pigments and slate pencils for school. In 1903, Bynum and Smith created the Crayola division, and produced colored wax crayons for children for the first time. Then in 1904, he presented their Edu Septic chalk at the Columbian Expose in St. Louis, winning a gold medal. The chalk was designed to be dustless as many teachers requested and was an immediate success. So there we have National Crayon Day. So that's interesting. So what did we talk about yesterday in the? I talked about the newborn calf that's down in Australia called Smiley. It's an actual cow with a smiley face. I have a picture on the audio art on my audio podcast that I did yesterday, and that'd be neat to see. You know, a cow in the pasture, and it was a male cow. They just he's gonna be grazing for the rest of his life. He's the mascot of the farm now, some farm out in Australia. And I did want to talk about, now probably next week, the brain implant device could restore functional or paralyzed limbs. There was a 60 Minutes piece that I watched. I don't normally watch 60 Minutes. I actually watched the whole 60 Minutes. Was it this last week or the week before? I don't think, was it this past Sunday or Sunday before? There was Charles Barkley. I posted it in my Twitter feed. But during that one, there was also an episode about how they put implants and people they have movement and feeling. Technology is getting pretty interesting on the prosthetics. Functioning prosthetics, very functioning. It's not just a peg leg, as the saying goes. Baseball season started yesterday. I'm not sure. The Yankees won. Hey, Tony, did the Mets win? Did the Mets win as far as that? Oops, sorry. I don't know. That's what I was going to do. The Mets played yesterday at 4:10, and I forgot to turn it on. As far as that goes. You're okay, Jackie. You're okay. Oh, you're going to battle me? Huh? You going to take your frustrations out on me? Huh? Huh? Okay, let go. Let go. You're okay. Let's see. Let's check the Major League Baseball here. Major League MLB. Let's see what the scores were for yesterday. Yes, they did. Okay, they did win. Okay, so both New York teams won. That's great. Orioles kicked. Oh, that was a close game. They were losing. Orioles beat the Red Sox 10-9. So there's talk that the Red Sox will be in the cellar. That's fine by me. Yeah, and I know, Chris, you like the Red Sox, so, it's going to be a rough season for you, buddy. We're talking about it at work, though. But that's a close game, 10-9. But Baltimore beating the Red Sox, that tells you something about Baltimore. Baltimore, they're going to be a sleeper in the division. And let's see, Giants beat the Yankees 5-0. There was a couple home runs here, one by Judge and a 2-run homer in the bottom of the fourth. Whatever, yeah. That's the typical, what I do with the New York Giants, whatever. But you got to have faith in in the Jets. That's the saying there, okay? You can't say whatever. You got to have faith in the Jets. But baseball, the boys this summer are starting. Let's see, what did the Mets? Mets won 5-3 against the Marlins, as far as that goes. And I don't really see anything. The Mets and Yankees are the two teams I'll be keeping. Nationals lost to the Braves. That's good, but I don't care for the Braves because the Braves are always a hassle for the Mets, as far as that goes. Let's see. You know what? I didn't ever told you. Let's see. I had week 6 for the XFL, but I never said who won or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do weeks. This is week 7 picks here today. Let's see. First game. We got a game tonight, Friday, at 7:30. It's the Seattle Sea Dragons against Arlington Renegades. I'm going with the Sea Dragons. So let's see, 3/31/2023. I'm going with the Sea Dragons. And then the second game. This is week 7 again. Vegas Vipers against San Antonio. I'm going to take the Vegas Vipers. I just like the name and their logo. So Vegas, and that's in Vegas. Oh, did you hear who's moving to Vegas from Hollywood? Mark Wahlberg. He's saying bye bye Hollywood. I'm going to Vegas. He's a good guy. I like him. And let's see. The next game is the DC Defenders against Orlando. This is tomorrow. These are Saturday's games. The Viper San Antonio game is at 3, and then 6 o'clock tomorrow. It's Guardians and Defenders. I'm taking the DC Defenders. They're hot. Defenders. And this should be a good game on Sunday, 2 o'clock. I'll probably be watching it. St. Louis against the Houston Roughnecks. I got to take St. Louis. They're my favorite team in this league right now. St. Louis Battlehawks. And that's Sunday. And this is Saturday. Or that's Friday. Saturday and Sunday. I gotta make sure. Battlehawks. Now, what the hell were the scores for last week? Let's see. It's surprising Albuquerque doesn't have a major league team. I don't know. Look at the population, Chris. Albuquerque's smaller than Cleveland, isn't it? Yeah, that's all. What's up? In Florida, they got a couple of baseball teams. Look at, you have your baseball team in Florida or Albuquerque, New Mexico, or New Mexico. I'm taking Florida. You got the beaches. There is no sports in Albuquerque, is there? Is there any minor league baseball teams there? Let's see. Yep, I heard that. Yeah. Is there any what type of? There is no sports in Albuquerque. In Phoenix, Arizona, there is. Las Vegas. Okay, so you got some minor leagues. I'm gonna have to look at that as far as that's interesting because isotopes. Okay, the isotopes. Okay. What the hell was the scores for? Let's see, XFL scores. Because I need week 6. As far as that goes, week 6. Oh, here we go. XFL scoreboard. Let's see. Let's get the scoreboards for last week and see how I did. I don't know how I did last week. Week before I did. I was like 25%. Okay, that was that day. Let's see. I'm not sure what. I'll have to look at it later. I'll do an update on my next broadcast as far as that goes. That's too much time there and stuff like that. So, El Paso, Texas has a minor league team called the Sharp. I can't even pronounce that. The Chi. I'm going to call them the Chi. It's that Southwest lingo out there as far as that goes. So, let's see. Like I said, I did do some broadcasting this week. I checked before coming on. There's no so-called Kick app yet. I did do a broadcast on Kick using my tablet on Tuesday, I think, using Prism app and using the Prism app on my phone. I can actually broadcast on my phone to Kick now, so I don't need no stinking Kick app. You can broadcast using Prism, and it works quite well as far as that goes. I got this thing, and I think, Tony, you might be interested in this. I know you're not. I don't think you're on Kick yet. If you are, you're probably on Kick. Was going to ask you about Kick because I saw you. Yeah, I did it. You can put the you can use the RTMP from Kick to broadcast into the thing, but you can't see the chat. Okay, you have to use another device. Randy W. Horton already did this with the Apple, so you can do this on iOS. Okay, so the ability to broadcast mobile on the mobile has always been there. It just finally got the idea. Somebody suggested it to Randy. And good morning, Tina. Good morning. Glad to have you here. and download the Prism. Yeah, Prism app is. I'm liking the Prism. I know Walt Hollick used it a lot when he was out and about using it for when he was here on Twitch, and I'm not sure what he's using over on TikTok. And as far as that goes, so I would download the Prism app, and it's a good. So whatever app, when they come out with the app, I'm going to be very leery of it because they haven't been forthright and say, "Oh, we got an app," and all it is a viewing app. And I've been watching Kick broadcasts on my mobile Chrome browser. It works well. I get the chat and everything. So yeah, Prism app. There's two Prisms now. There was a Prism app that I have on my, but it's a live streaming. So it's sort of like a mobile OBS. You have different things you can, like Twitch, YouTube, and some others they have, but you use the RTMP feature, and it works quite well. You put the link, the broadcasting web link, and the stream key, and you copy and paste it in there. And you're thinking, well, how do I do that? Well, send yourself an email and then copy and paste it from that email into the thing. And yeah, there's Jack. He's behind us on this his perch. So, but I got thinking about it, Tony. Yesterday, you might Jack in the house. Yes, he is. They had a couple Twitter on their tweet page yesterday. I saw they're preparing something for a big surprise or something like that. I'm just wondering if they're going to have a Haps-like environment. You look at Twitch; they're not doing anything with guest stars. Nobody's really using it. Maybe they might. It is in beta. What's to say? Well, who actually bought the Haps platform? Maybe it was those guys, and they're incorporating. Let's see. See, there you go. Yeah, I'm just speculating, okay? Because they did tweet out something yesterday. If you look at their tweet line, that they're expecting something, and it might be the build up of the release of their so-called app on the Google Play Store. So as far as that goes, so I just wanted to bring that up. That I'm keeping an eye on it. I like it. It's an okay. It's better than it's. Let's just say I would put Kick ahead of Vocal right now. Hey Jeeves, good morning, sir. Jeeves coming in from Vancouver, Canada, and everybody's saying good morning to Jeeves. So I just want to put that out there. That's just my thought. I don't know anything, but it'll be interesting to see if they have that type of format. I know Tony and me will probably be over there almost every other day talking to as far as that goes. That would be great if they have something like that. It would make a vast improvement of what they're doing now, because it's okay right now. But I'm going to stay on Twitch. Twitch is my mainstay, and but you already know. Let's see. Yo. You already know. I don't know nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing. I speak nothing. Sergeant Schultz. My grandmother used to say that to me a lot. She loved Sergeant Schultz on Hogan's Heroes and stuff. I'm just speculating because it's a what big they got to have something big. So what would be big for them? Have a multiple person in the broadcast type capability. Yeah, I hear nothing. Yeah. But I'm not holding my breath because they were a little not forthcoming with the apps, because all it was a viewing platform. It's not really a true broadcasting app as far as that goes. So I just want to bring that. I've been playing around with it, and I do like Kick. I like to kick it around a little bit as far as that goes. Okay, we're getting close to the top of the hour. Let's do the dinner report. What do we have for dinner? And I do have some history here, I think, don't I? Let's see. Yeah, we do have some history for this last day. What do we have for a dinner report? Chris, Tech, you can start us off. The dinner report. We don't do the dinner report unless Chris Technician's here. That's his thing. Oh, I got a couple things. Okay. Yesterday was Let's see. Yesterday was Thursday, so I'll start off. We had pizza. We had a pepperoni pizza, and we had a ham and pineapple pizza. Let's see. Chris Technician comes in for his dinner report. He had Baconator combo and orange cream soda. Yeah, I heard the cream sodas were they discontinued the Shamrock. Got a coworker that like goes down there like almost every day and just let's see, and but they have the orange cream sodas, which are really good from Wendy's. Okay, and so that was Chris Technicians. He had the Baconator, and Tina, she had pulled pork. We had on a roll and coleslaw. Yeah, we had some pulled pork the last couple. Was it Tuesdays and Wednesdays? So Tuesday, we pulled pork tacos for Taco Tuesday, and we had pulled pork sandwiches, South Carolina style, on Wednesday. So that worked out pretty good. Let's see. Tony comes in with barbecue chicken and Philly cheesesteaks, cheesesteak Padres from Papa John's, and G's had roasted chicken, a lot of chicken in here, and Greek pasta salad. Ooh, that sounds good. And barbecue chicken from Philly and Philly's cheesesteaks. Papatis, whatever papatis are, whatever that is. So that's a side dish from Papa John's. So there's our dinner report. Everybody had a good dinner. I got a little. I'm not having pizza for lunch, but I got a slice for a snack, I guess. I'm taking into work along with my ham and cheese sandwich. Let's see. In our good news history, the Eiffel Tower back in 1889, designed by architect Gustave Eiffel. Oh, that's why they called it the Eiffel Tower. Officially opened commemorating the French Revolution back in 1889. Britain and France agreed to support Poland if it were invaded by Germany in 1939. We saw how that worked. They did declare war, I guess, but Poland was overtaken in less than a week, I think. And the Russians were involved. The Soviet Union. A lot of people don't realize Germans took half, and the other half went to Soviets. The Soviets and Nazi Germany, they had a pact. A lot of people don't realize the Soviet Union, they were actually helping the Nazis before they came into the Allies. Was, okay, once they got invaded, oh yeah, we want to join your side, Britain and United States. Let's see, Jimi Hendrix on this day back in 1967 set his guitar on fire for the first time, ascending to a new level with his stage persona 2 months before RU Experience was released. So there we have it. Jack is just chilling there. Yep. Yeah, he's crashed out. He's tired. They chased him around. And good morning, Thamer. Happy Friday to you, sir. We're just getting ready to. We're at the end of the broadcast here. We're at the top of the hour, and let's see. And everybody's saying good morning to Thamer. Let's see. Do we have anything else in here? Let's see. We really don't. There's not. That's about it as far as that goes. Oh, here we go. On this day in 1949, the RCA Victor Company introduced the 45 RPM record, an advancement that had taken almost a decade to develop. The 7-inch single was designed to offer better fidelity and longer playing time than the 78 RPM, because records were 78 RPM, then the 45s, and then we had the LP, which I think they went a little bit slower than 45 RPM. I think they went, I'm not sure what they went. Mostly important, using the new record player, listeners could stack the discs and hear up to 10 records in a row. We went from 45 RPMs to albums, to CDs, or to tapes, tape players, cassette tapes, and then CDs, and now we get all our music from online. And how's life in New York? Life in New York is doing very good, Thamer. Thank you. It is great. Life is very good. We got some good weather. as far as that goes. All right, folks, that's about it. We do have the NCAA tomorrow, the Final Four tomorrow at 6. We got Florida Atlantic against San Diego State, and then we have the NCAA other half of the Final Four. University of Miami, Florida against University of Connecticut. I'm going all in on Florida. Or Miami, I'm sorry. I want to see Florida Atlantic win against San Diego and Miami State win. We want to have a Florida. Because Florida, that's where it's happening. New Mexico, it's not happening. They just got the minor. Just joking. Did they have a Final Four in New Mexico, or was that a quarterly final? We should advocate a Final Four in Albuquerque, New Mexico next year, right? I'm taking San Diego State as the long shot. Oh, okay. San Diego, they're the 5th seed. Miami of Florida is the 5th seed. I'm taking Miami, Florida, as far as that goes overall. And but with that, we are definitely at the top of the hour. And we're going to go ahead and exit stage left. I have time for another cup of coffee. And you have a great last Friday of March 2023 too, Chris. And it comes in with the first Bazanga. Later, take care everyone. Comes from Mr. Twix, who is Jeeves, who I've known since the Blab days. My old Blab friend there. And Tony D with the second Bazanga. We still have hope for maybe a Haps-like platform, Tony. I just throwing it out there. I'll be talking with you this weekend sometime, buddy. Yes, Jeeves, yeah, Blab. I still remember it. Let's bring Blab to kick, right? That's what I'm advocating. Let's go ahead and have that. You can't wait. Let's see. We'll see. Anything's possible. Tina, you have a good one. Thamer, you have a good one. Thank you for all being here. Tim Fan 43 from Michigan State. Thank you very much. I hope you found some more gas this morning. You're being quiet. I think you're looking around to cash in those cans. All right, folks, this is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, it just means I like playing on this thing called the internet, and that's exactly what we're doing on this Friday. We made it to the weekend. We just got to get through the day job. That's easy peasy. And yes, I did. Okay, good to hear, Tim. You keep us updated there, my friend. And over there at Fireman Rich on Twitter, that's where I put all my links to my good stuff here, the broadcasts I do here on Twitch, where I'm Fireman Rich also. Fireman Rich over there on that other platform, Kick. I'm over there too, so check them out. And with that, you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Again, thank you guys in the chats. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Enjoy the day.